Hello, and this Grandpa is really glad to have you back. Today, after part 2 of the story of Daniel in the lion's den, I'm going to ask this question. The men who were jealous of Daniel got their heads together and decided the only way they could find fault with Daniel would be about what? I thought if I ask the question now, it will be easier to answer because you will find the answer in the story. And now, are you ready? Ready for the story of Daniel and the lion's den, part 2. Here we go. The rulers in Persia were very jealous of the favor King Darius had placed upon Daniel, the #1 president in the land. When they tried to find some fault in him to report to the king, they could find none. However, their jealousy would not allow them to give up. They got their heads together and decided the only way they could find fault with Daniel would be about the way he worshipped and served God. The only way they could find fault with Daniel would be the way he worshipped and served God. The only way they could find fault with Daniel would be the way he worshipped and served God. I just want to make sure you heard that. They knew Daniel kept God's commandments, and they knew he prayed to God 3 times a day by his open window. After some time, they came up with a plan to deceive and trick the king. Their plan would even require the king to throw Daniel into the den of lions. The presidents and princes went to the king and said, "King Darius, live forever." Then they suggested that he make a royal statue and a firm decree that no one in the kingdom was allowed to make a petition or request from any god or man except from the king himself for 30 days. And if they did, they would be thrown into the den of lions. The king, no doubt, thought the presidents and princes wanted to honor him, and since everyone seemed to be in agreement, he signed the decree into law. What will Daniel do? Do you think he will keep on praying 3 times a day? Or will he wait for 30 days before he prays again? If he keeps on praying, will they really throw him into the den of lions because of it? Yes, he will keep on praying. And yes, they will throw him into the den of lions because of it. But we'll have to finish that part of the story tomorrow. And now, can you answer the question? What was the only way they could find fault with Daniel? It was about the way he worshiped and served God. And you did get it right. Congratulations. Come back tomorrow for part 3 of the story of Daniel and the lion's den. And as always, this Grandpa will look forward to seeing you then.